What we got if we don't got? What we got if we don't got?
What's up, C Squad? It's your girl Crystal.
And it's your boy Clarence, and we are back with another video. We know. It's been
y'all.
super long since the last time we did a video. And so we're here just to give you some updates and be looking forward to the new videos coming in soon. So recently we have moved to Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
Atlanta, Georgia. We moved back in December, and a lot has been going on since then, and so just time and getting everything settled and work and stuff like that, we've been unable to do videos, but we are back and liver than ever. So I think our biggest question right now is, why did we move and why Atlanta? And so she's gonna tell y'all why.
Well, y'all, originally I did not want to move to Atlanta, and it was honestly one of the last places that I felt like I wanted to live in. If I did move, I felt like it would be overseas, or I love to travel, so I wanted to really just live overseas, do missions work with my husband. We're both passionate about missions, and so it was not until maybe like a year later that we actually moved to Atlanta, after just praying about it, and we both decided like that was the move for us, and that God was calling us here to just make an impact. And we both have different things that we are passionate about, and for me that is human trafficking. And if most of you don't know, Atlanta is kind of one of the hubs for a lot of trafficking that goes on in the United States. And so I really felt led to just pray about it, and my husband actually ended up confirming one day that, you know, he felt like we were supposed to move there. And so after an entire year of just praying about it and making sure that's what we wanted to do, we both decided that we were gonna move. So here we are. And I know everybody always say like, don't move here, we're full, or whatever the case may be, but see, we found a place and we found a spot for us. Now everybody else that's planning on moving here now after us, it really is full, so don't move here. But no, I'm just playing. But so we both kind of just felt like we wanted to just, of course, we are intentional about doing what God wants us to do. So we both felt like that's what the move was for us. So we decided to move, and the process has been smooth thus far. I mean, everything really fell into place, down to finding our apartment, to finding out where we will attend church, to which are some of the main things, of course, you know, are most concerned about, which is, you know, where we're gonna stay, and where will we attend church, because we loved our church family back home. And it was very, very, very bittersweet to leave a lot of our friends and family members.
Yeah, shout out to all my North Carolina peoples
Yes,
out there. We love y'all.
We love y'all. And that was honestly the most difficult part about it all. Moving was moving away from family members and friends. And I think probably within this year alone, we've made several trips back home.
Probably more than we should have, but it's okay.
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Yeah. So if you're gonna move, I would recommend, especially, you know, the drive from North Carolina to Atlanta isn't really that bad, but it's 6 hours away. So you can only imagine, you know, taking 6 hour drive multiple times out of the year.
Stuck with me for 6 hours.
For 6 hours in a car. That's a long time. And
It
we
is
usually,
bliss.
y'all, we usually don't stop at all. So Um, Needless to say, we probably stop like maybe one time for gas,
Yeah.
but other than that, we usually, keep going, and it's a straight shot. I would recommend like leaving early in the morning if you're gonna travel, just because there's a lot of traffic in heavy city and in between Raleigh and North Carolina. South Carolina seems to be the worst for traffic. So, and I know everybody that travels that road can attest to the traffic between North Carolina, South Carolina, and Atlanta. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so we're glad to be here, and of course we're getting adjusted to life here, and just learning different things about life here and meeting new people. It's always good to meet new people.
Yeah.
Of course, like I said, it's bittersweet when you have to leave family and friends that you're most comfortable with, that know you, know your heart, know things about you. But honestly, we love it here, and we love the transition, and we look forward to just seeing what God has for us as we just choose to step out on faith and trust Him. So I just encourage you guys, like, if God is telling you to do something, if you feel like, He's leading you in a direction to maybe move to another state or step out on faith, and it may be a big decision, first, I would recommend taking some time to pray about it, and then talk to people that you trust and you love. And, of course, don't let that get in the way of your final decision, but make sure that, you're surrounded by people who can give you sound advice, as well as trusting God with the whole situation. Sometimes people may not understand, why you make the decisions that you make, but at end all, I think the reward for obedience is so much greater than just not obeying Him at all. So
Yeah, I agree. And I mean, Scripture says that there is safety in sound counsel, and that is true. Although, you as a adult or an emerging adult or a growing adult, you have the final say so with the decisions that you choose to make with the path of your life. But those people that you can go to talk to help you pray through these types of decisions, like she said, whether it's moving states, whether it's moving overseas, whether it's stepping out on a business adventure, whether it's pursuing just different dreams and aspirations that you have and that you feel like God has given you. Those people in your life that God has placed there to help you balance those things out and weigh out the options can definitely be a good thing. So, like she said, even with what they say, take it back to God and, allow God to sift through what is His word and what is, their word. Because you still, at the end of the day, you want to pursue God with your heart, and it is your relationship with Him, and being obedient is key to this relationship and seeing growth in yourself. This was definitely a faith move for us.
absolutely.
We didn't know too many people out here. I have one cousin out here. Shout out to you. And yeah, and that's it, and so we stepped out, and we moved on faith, and it's been a blessing ever since. We've grown in our relationships as individuals. Our marriage has grown. Our relationship with God has grown. Sometimes it takes that stepping away from what's comfortable in order to develop maturity and develop growth within you, and so yeah, like it's been a blessing, and
Yeah.
definitely don't regret it. Definitely don't
No.
regret it. I miss my family. I miss my nephews a lot, but at the end of the day, I can always travel 6 hours to go see them, as long as we're in the will of God. So
Yeah, and we're actually going back next week, honestly. But it's we try not to. We try to, of course, manage how much we travel back home. With a lot of, we both have big families, so with
Yes.
a lot of traveling and a lot of birthdays and
A lot of
celebrations
birthdays.
and anniversaries and surprises, we always find that that's the only part that sucks about it, is that we won't be able to make it back for every single thing that we used to be able to. But we do find time to make sure that we check on our loved ones and see them and everything like that. So it's been good. It's been a good journey, and honestly, there's really no complaints. We want to start back posting, so we'll be posting videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And so if you haven't, make sure you hit the notifications button down below and subscribe to our channel so you can keep up to date with some of the things that we are going to be talking about. Of course, we're married, and I'm 27.
I'm 26.
And so we
Yeah.
both really just want to share insight on being young and being married. We've been married for 2 years now, and it's been great. Honestly, marriage is not perfect. It does come with its ups and downs, but one of the things that we are committed to is loving God and loving each other. And so we want to share that journey with you guys. And it's not something that you I remember when I first, decided like that I wanted to get married, and then he first proposed to me, and I would get advice from people like, oh yeah, make sure, it's gonna be, wait till after your first year. Right now you're in the honeymoon stage, and wait till you have to do this, cook, clean, or whatever. But honestly, the experience that I've had with marriage thus far has been completely different. And so I would just say, if you're one who's aspiring to be married, or you are married, I would recommend that, just make sure that you stay in your own lane and not try to be like someone else, or take advice with a grain of salt, because every marriage is different. And one of the things that we found out is that what our friends' marriages, we have friends that are married, their marriages look different than what our marriage looks like. But you have to know what works for you. And so that's some of the things that we want to just share with y'all. And we'll be doing some vlogs and just taking you guys with us on some of our activities that we like to do when we have free time. And so for this whole Vlogtober, we're gonna be we're gonna take you guys to a pumpkin patch, and we're gonna show you just some really cool. I love fall. I really do. I literally love fall, and anything fall, I'm here for it. Just the fact that I get to wear sweaters and scarves and boots, it just does my heart good. So I'm excited about fall. It's been way too hot. And one thing that I do, let me tell y'all, one thing that I do realize about Georgia is that it is way too hot.
Definitely.
And it's not like just like a dry heat. It's like a humid heat. So like literally when I first moved here, I would have to put deodorant on like 2-3 times a day, just because I felt like I was sweating so much. I ain't never sweat so much in my life. So y'all, that's another thing. If you're considering moving to Georgia, pray about it. But anyway, guys, so yeah, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we'll be posting videos on our channel. Make sure you hit the notification button so we can keep you up to date with what's going on, and then subscribe to our channel, tell your friends. Again, like I said, we'll be posting things about marriage, about our relationship. We'll just be doing fun activities together, and hopefully we just make a family out of this thing and take you on this journey with us. And we just love you guys, and thank you for always being on our side and supporting us in everything that we do. So We're definitely going to try to post more. And like I said, we'll be posting for this entire month. And so.
Yep. So like, subscribe, share, enjoy. Love y'all. Peace.
Peace.
What we got if we don't got?